Alright guys, we're back. We're back in the classroom. We're here to learn about beta tactics. It's in a week. If all things go well, we're gonna go into a hive. So this is very important. Last time we learned about like hive structure, formation, different phases as it grows bigger. There's a lot of details, but you know, basically, bigger the phase, the harder it is to reach the core, the main power source, which you basically need to destroy the hive. Now we're learning about types of beta, which is kind of exciting. But yeah, let's just continue our lessons. Maybe CC me to this episode too. Depends how long we're in the classroom. Can we get a replay? Whoops, that's not a replay. We'll do a double replay. Alternative 2's research. That's when they actually autopsied beta, right? Captured them. Yeah, we know this. We know that there's a bunch of different species intermingled in it with different autonomy. And even if you don't fully get this societal structure, it's still good to analyze them. Just to like know what you're up against, maybe find weak points for certain ones or whatever. Bum, 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 7 species. Alright. That's a lot. So we're using different tactics against each species, huh? Definitely something I should know. Yeah, for sure. We've seen 3, basically, right? Brain dye. There's like 2 brain dyes. One brain dye with no eyes, the big brain dye with eyes, and the rhino was one of them looked like a rhino, I think. Of course, considering that a battle against the beta always boils down to a struggle against their sheer numbers, I have to wonder how many of these I'm actually going to use. Still important to know, though. Guess that all depends on my own performance, though. Oh god. Okay, these are the anti-air guys. We haven't seen them. Looks like a giant brain. They all have this brain thing going on, huh? It's like a hairy brain with like, I'm guessing the lasers come out of those holes. The luxes. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice the height. So it's 3 meters tall. I mean, that's still pretty fucking tall, but yeah. This is smaller than a TSF at least, right? Oh yeah, these were the guys we were pretending to evade during the trials, though the real deal showed up halfway through. These guys did? I don't think we've seen them on stream though. But man, what the hell is wrong with that thing? It looks like it came straight out of a trashy 50s sci-fi pulp novel or something. How the hell could evolution let this happen? Could this be the reason the government keeps the beta's appearances under wraps? Because they're so fucking ugly? I guess. That seems ridiculous, but for whatever reason, they don't let you see a picture of these things until you pass the CCSE. I actually do wonder why. Like, why would they keep them under wraps if you're gonna be fighting them anyway? Unless they're just so scary it'll demoralize people, but I don't know about that. Of how it just looks like it has normal ass legs. It's just a brain with legs.
そのレーザー出力は航空機のみならず戦術機や戦車にとっても十分な
Okay.
脅威だ。
Dodge lasers, but you can just shoot it normally.
戦術機や戦車に採用されている最新の装甲剤はルクスの最
Okay,
大出
5
力照射
seconds.
を
Not
約
bad.
5秒間無効にできる。
I do remember them talking about this for the trial. Yeah, the dodging the laser part.
装甲表面の対レーザー蒸散塗膜が3秒、耐熱耐弾装甲剤が2秒稼いでくれるというわ
I
け
mean,
だ。
5 seconds doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it, like in a high mobility fight like we've seen with the TSFs, that's actually like a long time to resist.
照射を受けた場合、警報から数秒以内に照射源を特定し、撃破する。効果的な対処法はこれしかない。
Or just like get out of the line of sight, right?
照射を受けた場合の対処方法は戦艦から戦車まで全て同じだが、一度でも最大照射を受けて劣化した装甲は使い物にならなくなる。同一箇所に照射を受けた場合、レーザーの直射と遊除剤を失ったことで発生するプラズマ爆風で機体は致命的な損害を被るだろう。
Basically, like, even though you have that 5 seconds of protection, like, even if you survive and kill the thing, like, if it gets hit in the same spot again, obviously you don't get a full 5 seconds of protection, which made sense. You know, it's not a video game.
したがって一度でも最大照射を受けた装甲は死重量だ。
Hmm,
いっそ強制排除して機体を
sure.
軽くした方がはるかにマシだ。
I mean, it's kind of... never mind. I was trying to say, it's kind of hard to dodge a laser, right?
装甲を過信することは命取りになる。戦術機の設計思想が重装甲から機動力重視に変わった理由をよく肝に銘じておけ。
Got it.
本来なら戦術論で教える内容だが、ついでにレーザー属種
Okay.
への事前対応について
Some strats incoming.
特定地域にレーザー属種の存在が確認されている場合、その危険度に応じた等級で警報が発せられる。偵察衛星の情報など事前の観測でその存在や位置が判明している場合は、おなじみのベータ予報という形で発表される。これは航空機の運用やブーストジャンプ高度の制限を決定する戦略情報だが、知っての通り民間向けにも毎時発表されている。反対に戦場でのみ運用される戦術情報が飛翔者危険地帯警報とレーザー照射警報の2つだ。飛翔者危険地帯警報は時期が
Okay, these are just like precautions,
レーザー照射を受ける
which is good to have.
どの程度あるのかを等級で知らせてくれる。等級は危険度に応じた5段階に分けられている。即時離脱勧告である第1級から歩幅飛行が可能な第5級までだ。等級の危険度は確認されているレーザー属種と時期の位置関係、その2点間に存在する遮蔽物とその耐久予想値、敵有、つまりそれは
Wait, I wanted
敵
to
の個
check
体
the
数の
bat
変化、
lodge.
飢餓の
Something.
移動など状況変化に応じて等級は
Sorry, wait, let me relook a bit. Level 1 means you're advised to leave the area immediately, while level 5 means NOE flight is possible. I don't know what NOE means, but like, so is level 1 more dangerous than level 5? That's usually not the case, but just from reading this, it sounds like it. Wish I would say that, what it is.
従って通常即時照射の可能性を示唆する第3
Burst
級
of
に達するまで
exposure.
警報は鳴らないように設定されている。
Okay, yeah. Okay, so level 1 is the most dangerous then. If I'm understanding right. That's what it feels like anyways.
だがこれはあくまで警報であることを忘れてはならない。未確認の個体が存在する可能性を常に
Yeah, don't fully rely on the system. Got it.
その最低限の保証となるのがレーザー照射警報だ。敵のレーザーは照射開始から最高出力に達するまでに数秒のタイムラグがある。その初期低出
Okay, so there's a
力照射を
lag between the
装甲のセン
firing.
サーが感知すると
That's good.
レーザー照射警報が発せられ、機体が自律制御で回避行動をとる。
Okay. So a little autopilot, auto dodging.
回避を自動で行う理由は先ほども説明した通り、照射源への反撃に鋭視を集中さ
I
せ
guess that's how you dodge a laser. I was saying like it's probably hard to dodge a laser, but something automated like that. I get it though. They're saying like as it's charging up, the TSF can actually sense the charge up coming with a low level laser until it unleashes the full power laser. So okay, that made sense.
別の言い方をすると、一人の人間が数秒間に回避と識別、攻撃を迅速かつ正確にこなすのは非常に困難だということでもある。戦術機の編成がお互いをカバーし合うエレメントである理由がこれだ。
Right? Yeah, literally right.
この時、部隊
Cover
行動
fire
に
is
よっていれば
important in any
データによ
squad.
って統合処理された標的の優先撃破指定に従い、別のポジションのものが照射源を排除してくれる。仮に貴様がストームヴァンガードだったとして、状況が近接混戦ならガンスイーパーやガンインターセプターが、長距離対峙ならラッシュガードやインパクトガード、ブラストガードがそれを受け持つ。
It would be really cool if Muv Luv Alternative did like something like Fate Stay Night did, where there's just a menu with like definitions. Because there's no definitions. Just because it's a lot of information. Like all these roles, man. Am I gonna remember all these? Probably not. But like, yeah, just like a little encyclopedia would be nice. I know Storm Vanguards are the front, man. We went through that when we were talking with Suzumiya. And I know he's explaining it here, but it's just a lot, you know. Same with like the beta classifications and the hives. I feel like would be nice to have. So Storm Vanguards in front, gun sweepers and interceptors in the middle, then rush, impact, and blast guards covering the rear. I wonder what position I'll be assigned. I would say either middle or front, probably. Snipers in the back. Tama in the rear.
逆に言えば、この基本連携がストームヴァンガードやストライクヴァンガードの高機動近接戦闘を保証するんだ。
Right, because it means vanguards can focus on fighting without having to worry too much about the lasers.
同じ部隊に属する兵士の信頼関係が作戦の成否において重要な要素である理由がここにある。
Don't worry, we have that covered in our, at least our OG squad. Still haven't talked to everyone in the new squad yet, though. We only got a week. Dang, she's totally right, and here I've been so preoccupied with Sumika, I haven't been able to bond with the other members of my unit at all. I mentioned that's kind of important. We have a lot to do in a week. It's kind of unfair. I'd better fix that and fast.
では、本題に戻る。
Alright.
これが大型種
The Magnus Lutz.
マグヌス・ルクスだ。
Okay, so it looks like the Lutz, but it has only one hole, and it has a big tail, and it's huge, 15 meters. Holy. Heavy laser. Another one of those.
同じレーザー族に分類されてはいるが、この2種間にレーザー発信機関や照
It
射
has
粘膜の
horse
組織
hooves
構造以
for
外
feet.
共通する生
More
物的
muscly
特徴は全く
thighs.
ない。また一般的にレーザー級といった場合には大型種を含めたレーザー族を指している場合が多いので注意しろ。
This takes me back to Sergeant Jinguji's lecture on the laser species.
全高3メートルほどの小型のやつですら380キロ離れた高度1万
Hey,
メート
that's
ルの
Lutz's.
総体を敵に捕捉し
3 meters.
30キロ以内の侵入を許さない20メートルクラスのやつはさらに脅威だ高度500メートルで低空侵入する飛翔体を
100 kilometers.
約100キロ手前で撃墜してしまうほど
What the
の
fuck,
高出
man?
力レーザーを放つ
You have to snipe those then? How do you even deal with them?
つまり
It's so much
水平線から
kilometers.
顔を出した瞬間走行を持たない航空機は撃ち落とされてしまうということだ しかも光学兵器である以上回避はほぼ不可能。大気や気象条件による減衰も期待できない高出力。現時点で最も完成された対空迎撃システムだ。これによって歩幅飛行と超高高度を
NOE, what does that mean? I still don't know. Bobby. Sergeant Jinjuji. 21 meters tall? I was looking at length, not height.
36ミリが通用しないわけではないが、弾を節約する意味でも120ミリ砲が最良の選択だ。
Big boy ammo.
120ミリが弾切れ、または近接戦闘をせざるを得ない場合は、迷わず照射粘膜を狙え。
The weak spot, the giant hole in them.
そこが比較的柔らかいように、照射粘膜さえ破壊すれば、こいつは無力化できる。だが、まぶたのような保護膜は相当な強度だ。閉じられると
Okay.
さらにこいつのレーザーは戦艦級の耐熱対弾装甲でさえ十数秒で蒸発させてしまうほどの出力だ。戦術機であれ戦車であれ。
Okay, no protection at all against these things. I guess that made sense. You have no grace period. So in close quarters, what? You just try to stab him in the eye with a knife or a melee blade? Yep. I mean, if you do actually get rid of it, they can't really do anything. It'd be fine if as long as my teammates were there to back me up, but what if I had my hands full and I had to handle them on my own? These guys can still move, and I'd have to be constantly evading their lasers. Even with the new OS allowing us to share combat data, I feel like the only ones who could handle that would be Maya, Ayamne, and probably Lieutenant Hayase. First up, yeah, I agree with Maya and Ayamne because they are close combat gods, but we haven't seen Hayase fly. Or I guess Taku has when they were killing the beta, but I haven't seen their skills. Though as long as we stick to modern anti-beta tactics, it's hard to imagine a situation in which you'd be forced to fight a heavy laser class alone, burying an orchestrated ambush like the recent attack on our base. But maybe this is more about how to eliminate as many beta as possible solo if I ever get separated from my unit, or the rest of the team gets wiped out. I mean, it's just important to know, yeah, in general. You never know what happens. That's something I can see happening.
このように強力な長距離攻撃能力を持っているレーザー族であるが、弱点がないわけではない。この2種に共通する行動特性。それを知っていれば、選択の幅は広まり、生存の可能性も高まるだろう。
So we can use their own behaviors against them, basically.
まずはじめに、レーザー属種は絶対に味方誤射をしないということを覚えておけ。
Meat shields, or just like zip behind one when they're firing at you, behind like another beta, to like stop the laser. Huh?
Okay.
I mean, that's actually good tech to know. Oh yeah, I guess even if they're behind you, because like if they pierce through you, they'll hit the other beta, so. But how is that a weakness exactly? Isn't that a good thing not to hit your own allies? I mean, there are like some special situations where I have to go for the shot, even if it might risk hitting an ally for sure. What, she's not implying that you'd ever be justified to sacrifice an enemy to get a shot at the enemy, or sacrifice an ally to get a shot at the enemy, is she? I'm thinking more like, I don't know, like it can't just be like a 1-for-1. Like in a critical moment, I think there's situations where it's possibly justified. First you hit him with this saturation artillery fire, then send in the tactical armored units, gain control of the surface, then infiltrate the hive. In the hive? It's to destroy the core, right? Oh, destroy any laser class that survived the bombardment. Sure.
間接飽和攻撃の後とはいえベータの物量と対峙することになる。そしてレーザ属種は多くの場合その奥に引っ込んでいる。任務を達成するには結局多くのベータ種と戦うことにな
Yeah,
る。
I mean, that made sense. Obviously, they're in the rare.
その際は混戦状態となり部隊の連携機能が必ず低下する。だがその代わりに多くのベータ種が貴様の盾になってくれるというわけだ。
I see, so that's what you mean. Pretty sure it can't be that easy, though.
だが奴らも盾になったままでいてくれるほど甘くはない。驚くべき連携でカバーしてくる。戦場で周囲のベータが一斉に道を開けたらすかさず回避行動を取れ。
It's a tell.
照射
Okay.
開始に伴う予備行動だ。その行動は照射警報よりコンマ数秒早い上、照射源の方向を分かりやすく教えてくれる。我々にとっても非常に有益だ。生き残りたかったらこのサインを見逃すな。目の前の敵だけではなく常に周囲の状況にも気を配ることだ。
Understood.
では2番目の行動特性について説明しよう。これは弱点そのものと言えるものだからしっかり覚えておけ。
Okay.
レーザー属種はともに照射準備に入ると足が止まり、照射中は標的追尾以外の動きをしなくなる。
So, alright. I mean, that is useful. I kind of assumed that. I feel like it'd be hard to, like, aim and run at the same time with a giant laser on your head, but yeah, it's good to know.
そして照射から再照射までにインターバルが
Reload period. Also assumed, but good to know.
この特性は先ほど言ったように大きさの差こそあれ、レーザー発信機関の基本構造が同じであることが原因だと考えられている。照射から再照射までの時間はルクスで
12
約
seconds and
12
36
秒、マグ
seconds.
ヌスルクスで約36秒だ。
I mean, that's definitely significant. It's not a short reload time at all. Yeah, that's quite a while, though I guess it makes sense considering how powerful those lasers are. They couldn't possibly fire those things forever without recharging
こ
somehow.
れらの行動特性から考えられる最も有効
Yeah,
な攻撃タイミング
clearly.
はレーザー照射後から再照射の間だ。だがそのタイミングを得るには第一撃をいかに回避するかにかかってくる。
But Captain, assuming there are a lot of them, couldn't they just fire off at different times to compensate for the time gap?
その通りだ。実際にベータは貴様が指摘した戦術を取っている。しかも大型種に小型種が連携しているのでさらに厄介だ。
Having a bunch of little guys mixed in with a few of the big ones means they can pretty much eliminate those pauses, which gives us hardly any opportunity to attack. In that case, what exactly does the artillery bombardment even accomplish?
その戦術を打開するために開発されたのが現在の対ベータ基本戦術を根底から支える AL 砲弾や ALM、 いわゆる対レーザー砲弾と対レーザー弾頭弾だ。これらはともにレーザー級による迎撃を受けて蒸発生した重金属蒸気で
Oh,
レーザーを大幅に減衰させるという防御的特性を持つ
that's actually pretty cool. That's some cool tech actually. I like that.
この戦術を確立できたことが人類を今日
Yeah,
まで
that
生きな
sounds
がらえさせた
cracked.
と言っても過言ではない。
I see. So they're like those re-entry shells. We're actually using those powerful lasers to our advantage. Even if the beta wisen up to the fact that we want those shells to get zapped, they don't have much choice but to shoot them. Otherwise, they do more damage as kinetic projectiles. First re-entry shells, now anti-laser shells. Dang, we've actually had some pretty cool tricks up our sleeves. I agree. We have some good tech for sure.
重金属蒸気の有効範囲が狭く継続時間も短くなるが
I mean,
戦
anything
術機のミ
helps.
サイルコンテナに装填できる小型の弾頭も開発されている。
Ooh. I can see how these can be effective on supporting fire above ground, but what about once we're already in the hive? I don't care how many laser rounds a TSF can carry, it wouldn't come close to artillery firepower. I understand the effectiveness of the artillery bombardment now, but what do we do about the laser species encountered inside the hive? Since it's more narrow, I
無視
guess.
しろ。無駄玉は使うな。
Ooh. Huh? Meaning avoid them because we don't stand a chance? Or because the other beta will shield us from them? Or maybe they just won't attack in the hive? They might have tells for when they're about to fire, but there won't always be much room to avoid it inside the hive.
違う。理由はわからないが、
Oh, I
奴
was
らは
right.
ハイブ内では決してレーザーを照射しないんだ。
I guess if they're ultimately like biologically programmed not to ever friendly fire, then it kind of makes sense they wouldn't shoot in the hive, which is basically friendly firing, if the hive's like basically the heart of the beta. Huh, but didn't you say that they shoot down anyone trying to go in through the vent?
よく考えろ。メインシャフトの底からベントの外、つまり
Yeah, they could
空に
hit
めが
a
けて照射
beta.
しているんだぞ。
Yeah. They're not hitting the hive at all. They're just shooting up through the opening. Oh yeah, you're right.
これは味方を撃たないことと同じ行動原理なのだと考えられている。だが人類相手にそれを使うまでもないということなのかもしれんな。冗談はさておき、少なくともこれまでのハイブ
Okay.
突入作戦の記録にその事実は
Basically,
ないんだ。
when we get in, don't even sweat it. But it's about getting in, that's the hard part. I see, yeah, I guess you wouldn't want to use such destructive weapons in your own base unless there's no other choice. So we don't have to worry about the laser class once we're in the inside, huh? Phew, that's a relief.
ほう。それはどういう意
I
味だ？
guess they could still like charge at you and like kick you or something. Well, if we don't have to be on the lookout for lasers while we fight, that's one less thing to worry about, right?
レーザー属種がいないとなぜ気が楽なんだ？
Well, I mean, I don't want to be a smart ass, but like obviously it's still gonna be hard, but it literally does make things easier if we're removing a factor of the enemy. Maybe apparently maybe not a lot, but it still technically makes it easier. Oh yeah, that's a little smart assery right there. Why is she pushing me so hard on this? Well, because those destructive lasers, or rather the laser species themselves, pose the greatest known threat to humanity.
そうか。
What the heck was that about? Why is she prodding me on no-brainer questions? The more she asks me, the less confident I feel in my answers. Standard round, bro. Until she proves otherwise while you're on, be confident.
白金、一つ覚えておけ。
ん？
ベータ最大の脅威は数だ。人類にとって実質的な脅威になっているのはその圧倒的な物量なんだ。
Sure. Really?
冷戦下のヨーロッパでワルシャー条約機構軍の圧倒的な陸軍兵力に NATO
Oh my god, real history? How exactly did NATO overcome the European armies united under the Warsaw Pact? I don't know, but I don't know basic history. But I'm assuming if it's related to this, sheer numbers. NATO countered their massive number of tanks with air supremacy and attack helicopters. No, apparently Tatru knows that, though maybe it's military knowledge they just learn in this verse at school.
ベータ大戦以前の戦争で防空システムが真っ先に叩かれたのはなぜか。いずれも戦士の座学でやっているはずだな。
So I see what you're getting at now. Okay, so I was wrong. The NATO didn't win by sheer numbers. But I guess like if you have no aerial support, then sheer numbers usually just wins. Is what they're trying to say? I'm not sure. The beta don't have shit for actual strategy, but they still push humanity up against the wall with their relentless brute force attacks. Neutralizing our aerial weaponry may have erased our biggest advantage, but that wouldn't be so totally crippling if we could match their numbers on the ground. I was too focused on the fact that the laser species rendered our air forces obsolete. This I must have fallen into the trap of thinking they were the only real enemy. Oh, the crinkly guys. That's so weird. You think I wouldn't forget that after coming face to face with them myself? I mean, I don't know how you forgot a whole ass, you know, the whole other 5 species. I guess he was saying that, but I didn't think he was saying that it was going to be easy once they did it in the hive. I thought it was just saying it will be easier. And I have to deal with the death lasers, which is like, true. Huh? Yeah.
レーザー属種だけが我々の敵なのではない。その他のベータ種も人類にとっては絶望的に危険な生物なんだ。
Very true.
ではなぜ単体であれば対処不可能ではない生物がここまで人類を追い詰めたのか。
It's numbers, baby. Sometimes when you just strategy really does help in warfare, but sometimes if you have enough numbers, there's a point where strategy just isn't enough.
核で焼き尽くそうが、気化爆弾で吹き飛ばそうが、次から次へと湧いて出てくる。そうやって退去して押し寄せてくることが問題なんだ。その恐ろしさは貴様自身が嫌というほど味わったはずだ。
I mean, I don't know if that's the same situation, but sure. I don't know if that was a numbers thing more than we had no weapons thing, but yeah.
白金
Huh? Oh, sorry.
どうした？気分でも悪いのか？
I don't know. I'm just wondering why I ever thought it would be a relief not to have lasers around, because it would be a relief.
そうか。
But it's alright. I don't know. I'm just being pedantic. Yeah, sorry.
戦場において
I'm just
我々がレ
annoying.
ーザー属種を最優先撃破目標としている理由。それはレーザー属種の排除によって
Temporary style control can go a long way.
航空優勢が回復し、敵の物理
Yeah, that's so
現実的に
true.
対抗することが可能になるからだ。
Kill the lasers, go for a quick like napalm strike. I don't even know if fireworks. I don't know, just bomb them from the sky for a bit until the more laser guys comes. And then you have to just repeat the cycle while people infiltrate the hive. Right, the beta don't have any aerial weapons of their own, so once we eliminate the laser class, we can start using air power again.
効果的な長距離攻撃、前線への補給物資や兵器の空輸が可能になって初めて人類はベータとまともに戦うことができる。したがってレーザー属種が無力化されているからといってハイブ校内が地表と比較して気が楽などということは絶対にない。
Okay. I'll take your word for it, I guess. I just like the whole structure of the hive instead of an open battlefield also goes into the equation.
補給や支援が地上戦以上に困難なハイブ校内の戦闘
Yeah, literally what I said, but
効果的な対処をすることが
more
非常に
eloquently.
難しい。
Yeah, I can't just refill your ammo and shit in there.
ささやかな対抗策の一つが突入部隊の戦術機ブラストガードが多弾頭ミサイルを装備することだ。
Blastards, the rocket people. There's gonna be a rocket person in our group. Just thinking of our old squad. I mean, Ayamne's Vanguard, but I feel like Ayamne would be a good rocketer.
先ほど触れたように地上戦でのミサイル運用は主に防御目的だがハイブ内では純粋に攻撃兵器として使用される。
Made sense. With no lasers to worry about in there, missiles should work perfectly fine.
だが総弾数に限りがある以上これも万全な策ではない。補給線さえ確保できれば非常に有効な手だがこれまでの作戦で継続的な補給に成功した例はない。
Yeah, I mean, it would be hard. A supply line, just depending on how big the hive is too. Plus, there's just so many beta.
校内のあらゆるところからベータが湧き出てき
It'd be hard to hold a supply line.
ズタズタにしてしまうからな。
Yeah, exactly.
そして突入
It's all about
から
like,
4時間
I feel like it's all about speed when you're in the
非常に
hive.
されてしまうことが
Gotta hit hard and fast, trying to get to the core. Otherwise, you're just gonna eventually get surrounded. they also retake the surface in about 4 hours after infiltration, so a hard time limit. So even with no lasers to worry about, every single hive infiltration attempt thus far has ended in failure. Man, I am a little worried about our chances then. We've never done one successfully, ever? That's kind of crazy. But I guess that's why there's so much hives in Europe and Asia. Unless you count the Yokohama hive. But that was all thanks to the G-bombs. It wasn't won by infiltration units alone. A victory like that wouldn't really be good enough. Give an alternative for its actual objective to get Sumika in. I don't think we downplayed it that hard, man. She roasted us hard, but I guess you have to be super serious about this stuff, so it's probably a good thing. Got it. Reckless abandon. So eloquent. Yes, I understand. Yeah, I wasn't trying to downplay anything though. Am I getting desensitized to this stuff? I didn't think you were trying to downplay anything either. Or maybe my mind's too preoccupied with Sumika and all the other timelines I've messed with. Or I've messed up. To give this attention it deserves. The attention it deserves? Words are hard. Have I subconsciously moved saving this world lower down on my priorities list? I sure as hell hope not. Yeah, I don't even know if we're gonna finish all the species in this video, man. We still have plenty of time. Does the captain have something to do after this? Well, I don't have plenty of time, exactly. Time is money. Okay, something we've actually seen. It's gonna be the brain guy with like teeth. Not the big chomper guy that killed Marimo, but the muscly guys. Grappler. Okay, the melee units. 12 meters tall. They look so freaky, man. This bastard. Got some sonar in it. Or radar. Sonar. Kind of the same thing. Yeah, actual melee build. Jesus Christ. It's long. Yeah. Oh, that's fat. What about the anti-grappler tactics? These are the rhino guys. Maybe she'll cover all of them? I thought we were going after for tactics too. Destroyer. So grappler, destroyer, Lutz, Megalutz. Yeah, they're the vanguards. It made sense. Just look at the noggin, dude. Shit looks like a dinosaur head. I'm guessing the way to beat them is somehow get behind them and shoot their squishy part. Oh. I mean, it kind of made sense. They kind of look like they're just made to like just run forward and just ram everything in their path. While the grapplers I mean, it wasn't not really humanoid, but they looked like they can move around, and they're actually more versatile at melee combat. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. They just look like giant ram creatures that just ram into stuff with their head.
直線移動の最高速は時速
Oof.
約 170km。
That's a little fast.
ベータ最強の防御力を誇る強力な触覚と装甲が一体化した。
Little bit fast.
この装甲殻には
Oh no, dude, not the PTSD. What happened to our mental? Focus up. Oh, we're dead? Nope, we're fading. Oh, we're dead? Nope, we're fading.
しかし状況が変われば後ろを取ることは容易ではなくなる。
I feel like the Marimo one might give us a mental boom boom. Yeah, see, I knew it. Bad side attacks.
回避スペースが限定された背部口内ではこいつの直線的で単純な攻撃が
Oh, that sounds horrible if you're in a tunnel in the hive and these guys just start charging at you. Dude, what the hell's wrong with me? I've got to pull myself together.
地形や状況の変化によって敵の戦力評価は刻々と変わる。A 氏は常にそれを忘れてはならない。
Seems more situational.
これが現在確認されている最大種。
This is new.
ベータグラビスだ。
It's fucking massive. Okay. So it has like a beast in there. It moves with its like spear arms. It's the first one that doesn't look too brainy either. That looks kind of dope. Gravis. God damn it, I'm supposed to be over this by now. Wait, I want to listen to the Gravis. It looks cool. They forced me to go through hypnotherapy, didn't they? So why isn't it suppressing this shit?
こいつはまとも大きく、動作も敏捷とは言い難い。
Yeah, they're fucking
対
massive.
人探知能力も比較的低いので、脅威度は低く設定されている。
They're more for, I guess, destroying buildings and shit.
だが、防御力と耐久力は侮れない。36ミリでの攻撃は無駄だ。
Leave that to like
120ミリでも
the
狙い
big
どころを
big
絞らな
guns,
ければ
right?
効果は薄い。射撃であれ近接戦闘であれ、参道構造各部の接合部分を狙うのが最も有効だろう。
Not the head, huh?
だが注意しろ。迂闊に近づくのはかなり危険だ。
What can they do though? Obviously they can use their big stinger, but like, can they even attack with those spears? The spear arm things? I feel like because they have like spears as like balancing tools. I feel like it might be awkward.
こいつの太い足による打撃はグラップラー級のそれに勝るとも劣らない。
Apparently they do use them.
そして万が一その鋭い先端で踏みつけられれば戦術機といえど
I feel like it would be hard to step on you because they're like pointed tips. But I guess since they're so huge, they're probably makes it a little easier.
また微節には全長約50メートルの触手が収められている。露出している鍵爪状の触覚はその先端部だ。
Okay, so it's not just a stinger, it's a fucking tentacle that shoots out. Okay, that makes it a little scarier.
こいつはこの触手を振り回すことで後方や側方の視覚をカバーする。
That's
し
scary.
かも10本の足や体には絶対激突させないという信じがたい器用さだ。こいつの触覚はデストロイヤー級の広角やグラップラー級の前腕同様、モースコード15以上、つまりダイヤモンド以上の硬さがある。
5 higher than diamond.
また、こ
Not
の触
fun.
覚が何かに激突すると、その先端から強酸性溶化液が分泌されるので注意しておけ。強化
And it got
準
acid.
備を持つかどうかだ。
Yep, okay. I underestimated them a bit. They look cool, for sure. At least. That would entail a direct hit to the cockpit. Pretty sure I'd be killed by the impact long before the acid got to me. But even if it just hits your limbs, right? It'll like ruin the part of the TSF. And you might be screwed if it hits at a leg or something.
その他には小型種がフォート級の体内から出現したという報告が数多くあり、
Oh.
戦闘終了後の安全確認にも十分配慮しなければならない。
They got little babies too.
次に説明する小型の山賊種がそれにあたる。
Do these count? Because this is... Should I lost count? This is the 5th one. I guess they don't count as the 7 main species.
タンク級ベータ、エクスペディス。小型種全般に言えることだが、対人探知能力は極めて高い。
Okay, little mini... Oh, Jesus, that looks terrifying. With its teeth on the bottom of its stomach.
ちょうど軍用トラックぐらいの大きさで、最大速度も80キロ
Fast boys.
36ミリも十分有効で、歩兵の重機関銃でも対処できるが、機動力が高く油断ならない。
Yeah, they got hands and a bunch of legs.
しかもこいつの顎は戦術機の装甲でも噛み砕くほどだ。集団で機体に取りつかれたら、それこそ致命的だ。
Feel like that's a general rule, anyways, for the beta of any kind.
ついでに教えておくが、こいつが最も多くの英士を食っているベータ種だ。
The Nommers.
戦術機ごとな。
Oh, damn it.
背部校内では特に気をつけろ。ありとあらゆるところからこいつらが湧いてくる。
It's only a matter of time before she gets to that one. Am I gonna be able to handle it when I see it? Well, we'll see. What is this thing? Elephant ass looking thing with a hand on its trunk? A billion eyes? Kinda thick thighs. Nope, not that one. Wait, their ass. They're just, yeah, so they're the human, the ones that just fight the normal ass humans. They're the smallest ones too we've seen so far. Only 2.5.
貴様がベイルアウトし、機械化歩兵装甲で戦う羽目になったとき、こいつの本当の恐ろしさを知ることになるだろう。
Oh, it has a little stinger too, I think.
拳銃やライフルでの攻撃も十分効果があるが、当てることができればの話だ。しかも、この象の鼻のような腕は、人間の頭ぐらいなら簡単に引き抜いてしまうほどの。
It's kind of horrifying. Elephant trunk with a hand at the end. Spooky. Oh, there he is. Is that him? We never really saw the bottom of him. But yeah, that's him. Mr. Champa.
最後に、ソルジャー級ベータ、ベナトルだ。
Venator. Oh, it's small too. It's actually the smallest one. What a weird design. What's going on in the lower half? With its really stubby legs. We haven't really been talking about the tactics too. Only primarily against the laser guys. Yeah, smallest known. The tracker. Okay. So they're really just for humans, because the elephant guys can destroy the exoskeleton. Classic gore jump scare. God damn it. If I lose my shit this easily, what kind of pilot would that make me? How the hell can I ever take on the beta if I can't even look at the picture of one? I'm okay. Everything is perfectly fine. It's like the meme. Okay, yeah, so don't really sweat those or the elephant guys unless things that, or like just don't waste ammo in them. That's things that are a little spicy. I'm okay. I've got to face up to this, and I've got to atone for what I did in the other world, for all the lives I've ruined. I'm not going to lose my cool this easily, damn it. Yeah, we got some beef with them. Can't just be me. It has to have affected the rest of you guys, right? I mean, you're up close and personal, though. It's kind of a different story.
いいかしろがね。ソルジャー級を特別視するな。
Don't waste bullets on them if you need to.
下手をすればそれが命取りになる。そしてそれが部隊の危機に直結することも十分あり得るんだ。今日説明した順番は脅威度の高い順でもある。
Highest to lowest.
最後に対処すべき相手だ。
Okay, so that's how that works. Trying to think of the order. So Lutz, obviously the laser stuff is the most dangerous. What was right after that? Oh no, I forgot. It's not the grappler yet. It was something completely different. It wasn't the bee. Or maybe it was the grappler. But I know it was grappler, then the rhino guys, then the bee, then the spider thing. I don't know their names. Then the elephant thing, then the chomper. Wait, how much is that? Laser, meta laser, grappler, rhino, bee. That's like 8. Or maybe, I don't know, whatever. Got it. We got it. It's alright. Just shoot them. They'll probably die. Just dodge the giant bee die. Captain, you were about to blame yourself for Sergeant Jinbuji's death, weren't you? A sneaky little chomper. It's just like Lieutenant Hayase said, the captain's hurting too. But does she know the truth behind what happened that day? Yeah, that's literally just Yuko-sensei's fault. Does she even know that the beta she helped capture are the reason Sergeant Jinbuji and so many other surface pilots were killed? I mean, we might as well just not tell her. Actually, considering she's Yuko-sensei's right-hand woman, I'd be more surprised if she didn't know. I lean towards her not knowing, but yeah. She may not be as deeply involved with the alternative program as I am, but she's in far enough to know that much. I can't see why Yuto-sensei would feel the need to hide it from her. In fact, what if it's because they know the truth that they'll feel so guilty? I mean, that could be a possibility. If the captain and the rest of the unit know what really happened, then... Actually, what difference would it make? Who cares if they knew what was really going on behind the scenes? It's not like I haven't kept a ton of secrets from them myself. About Sumika and Alternative 4, not to mention how I ended up in this world to begin with. If anyone's keeping secrets here, it's me. But that doesn't mean I'm trying to manipulate them. I'm not keeping it from them out of spite either, or because I think poorly of them. Even after all the horrible things Sensei told me yesterday, I still decided to go forward with this. Nothing Captain Isumi could tell me is going to shake that resolve, so why bother asking? I agree. It doesn't really matter. I'm not here to judge anyone, and I've got a job to do. Nope, no questions. Good class. I'll have to relook at the beta stuff eventually again. Their names were super easy too. I just don't remember them. I feel like I'm missing one. Something between the grappler and the meta laser die. I think there's something in between. I just forgot what it was. Huh? Oh, okay. Thank you for your time. Or maybe I'm not. A little early. We're about 2 hours ahead of schedule. I guess she really does have some place to be. Oh well, just means I get to spend more time with Sumita. That's what I should really be focusing on anyway. Oh, oh, okay then. She wants to take me somewhere, so then it's not that she had other business to take care of. Where does she want to take us? Guess we'll have to find out next episode. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you next time. Interesting stuff. I thought they would, because they said that they would also be going after tactics, and they really did cover that in the laser ones, but they didn't spend too much time talking about like strategies against the other dudes. But I guess there's like it's not needed as much because the lasers are just super dangerous and super complex. But the other dudes, you probably just shoot at them. Again, get behind the rhino guy and shoot. Um, just ignore the beat eye because they're just too hard to kill. Then like the smaller dudes, you shouldn't even really be shooting at just because they don't pose a threat to the TSF. So I guess it's fine, whatever. But yeah, we'll see what's up next time, and we'll get to see Sumita. I guess I was wrong about seeing Sumita this episode, but that's alright.